everybody, this is Janice Pettit. Welcome to the first of my 10-minute mind jams. I kind of came up with this idea recently. There's so many messages that I wanted to share with you, and I thought, what better than to do just a little 10-minute video to kind of uplift your day, hopefully give you some ideas of about how to think differently so that you can be as successful in your business as you want to be. So I was thinking about one of the biggest roadblocks that we all face as human beings, not just as entrepreneurs, and it's really about having these negative thought loops. Most of the time, we're unaware of them, and they just keep running around in our head again and again and again, and they literally can stop you cold in your tracks. So that what you want it to do, what you wanted to accomplish is not happening. And it's very, very frustrating. And, I know that I've certainly gone through this so many times. It's not something that is never going to happen again once you figure it out. You just have to have the tools. You have to have a toolkit to handle it so you can get past it. So negative thought loops can create actions that are counterproductive to what you really want to achieve. So for example, negative thought loops can keep us on default. They can keep us stuck doing things that we know are not working anymore, but we just keep doing them because they feel comfortable, and there's something inside of us saying, if you change, it's not going to work, it's going to be too hard. Maybe the technology is overwhelming, maybe people won't respond to it. Whatever that negative thought loop is, it's keeping you doing the same thing that's really not working. Or perhaps an example would be, I know one time we spent a lot of time, like weeks, literally launching a product, and it just didn't go well. It wasn't exactly what people wanted. And the disappointment was palpable. It was really tough. And so I allowed myself to feel really depressed for about a day, feel sorry for myself, complain to my friends. And then I decided, you know what? I need to figure out what didn't work and pick myself up and go on. So what I found is when you're having a negative thought loop, one of the feelings you have is a feeling like you're batting your head against a brick wall. Did you ever have that feeling? So you might feel frustrated. You might feel like giving up. You might feel angry. It's a negative kind of a feeling because it's a negative thought loop. So you're kind of attracting that negative energy. So the first thing that you need to do is become aware of it. And the best way I've found to do that is using a practice like meditation or contemplation. 10 or 15 minutes a day can be incredible in changing the outcomes that you see in every aspect of your life. So say you spend 10 or 15 minutes, you do a little bit of meditation every day, and you become aware, you kind of witness what's going on, and you become aware of those negative thoughts that are sabotaging you. So awareness is the first thing, is identifying and admitting, yes, you're having these negative thoughts. And then the next step is to activate the thoughts that are on the opposite spectrum. So you're going to turn those negative thoughts around. Like maybe your negative thought is, gee, I'm just invisible, and that's why I'm not getting clients. People aren't hearing my message. If you turn that around and you start to affirm the opposite, so it's activating those affirmations, and you start to actually simulate what it would feel like if you had the opposite situation. There is such power in that. And what happens when you actually feel those feelings is you start to create this energy that starts to actually create what you want. And then the third step is what I call inspired action. So even if you've been stalling, you haven't been taking those action steps, like me, I said I was going to do this a few weeks ago. I'm finally getting around to doing it. That inspired action, even if you feel like it's going to be hard to do it, you do it anyway. You just do it. And if you keep working that simple process every single day, the results will be amazing because you have that spark of brilliance in you. You have that possibility to create the life that you want to create. And if you literally dig out those negative thought loops and you replace them with what you really want, the results can be incredible. So hopefully this helped you a little bit. 10-minute mind jam. What I'd love to ask you to do is tell me what your experience with this has been. Leave a comment below. I really want to start a conversation about this so we can all help each other. So let me see, was that 10 minutes? Almost, close enough. So that's our first 10-minute mind jam. Tell me about some topics that you'd like to discuss, and we'll include those in future videos. So thanks for listening. Can't wait to see what everybody has to say. Bye.